Now here's a fragrance review featuring a note you don't hear much about every day. I'm talking about the newest from L'artisan Parfumeur, which happens to be one of my favorite niche houses of all time. The newest one called BANA BANANA. You guys ready for it? Let's do it. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, the review of the newest one, a 2019 release from L'Artisan Parfumeur. This is BANA BANANA. Now, L'Artisan Parfumeur is a brand that I truly adore. If you don't know, you know it now. I have a GBU, a good, bad, ugly, underrated, and overrated video I did from this fragrance house a few years back. We're talking about like 5 years ago, which was actually my second GBU video. It's in the playlist. If you guys want to check it out, go find out more about this amazing brand. This particular brand featured one of my favorite perfumers of all time, Bertrand Touchafort, which actually did a ton of great compositions from this house. I actually really appreciate L'Artisan because they take really creativity to the next level. They take certain notes, just like this one we're gonna see here today, which is the note of banana. They create these amazing fragrances. There's one that it smells like a peanut butter cookie. I mean, they have a ton of great creative fragrances. If you guys have not really delved into this house, L'Artisan Parfumeur, along with Serge Lutens and Annick Goutal, in my opinion, are three amazing niche houses with tremendous, great blending process. They take the creative juices to the next level. If you're not familiar with Annick Goutal, Serge Lutens, or L'Artisan Parfumeur, I highly recommend you guys trying these three fragrance brands because they take niche to the next level. But let me digress a little bit and get into BANA BANANA. L'Artisan's BANA BANANA literally just hit stores. It's a 2019 release. The nose behind this fragrance is Charlene Elena, which happens to be Jean-Claude Elena's daughter. BANA BANANA is an eau de parfum concentration, and it retails for 165 USD where L'Artisan fragrances are sold. I do enjoy this new presentation, this minimalist take, this dark black with white, black and white minimalist presentation. I love the octagonal shape that you get with this particular fragrance, the 7 corners that you get here. Just amazing. I like the label. It's really chic, really elegant presentation. The cap is amazing, which emulates the bottle. Cool presentation. However, I have to be honest with you, I did enjoy the older presentation a lot more. The clear bottles with the colored labels, the gold, caps. I thought these were a lot more enticing than the newer presentation. But I understand they wanted to do something a little bit more modern, a little bit more elegant, cohesive with today's world of perfumery. I do understand, I can appreciate where L'Artisan was going with this new presentation here, a more chic, elegant, minimalist, kind of a modern take on this fragrance, as this was perhaps a little bit tired. It's been around for decades. So I do understand L'Artisan, but I have to be honest, I did like this presentation a little bit better. L'Artisan Parfumeur has been around since 1970. They have over 100 creations in their portfolio and counting. Now, a little bit of a backstory on BANA BANANA, how this fragrance actually came about. Creator and owner of this brand, Jean Laporte, actually thought about creating a fragrance with the note of banana being a prominent note, but he couldn't really put his finger together and how he was going to, or his nose together, the particular combination of notes to acquire this really prominent banana kind of a feel. So he did approach his friend, Jean-Claude Elena, and told him about his, whole work and process that he was working on currently to come up with a banana prominent fragrance. And then Jean-Claude Elena shared the thoughts and the process behind this particular creation with his daughter, Celine Elena, and then the rest is history. This fragrance then came to fruition. BANA BANANA is an oriental slash spicy slash floral fragrance. It's really an oriental fragrance with floral undertones. Now, what do we get from, by the way, the sprays are really good with these particular fragrances. Now, what do we get from the initial blast of BANA BANANA? I have to tell you right now, right off the bat, you get this amazing, juicy, very fruity, very enticing, mouth-watering banana accord. I have to say, this fragrance really knocked my socks off. I have never, to this day, experienced a fragrance that had such a beautiful banana prominent note that's done very, very classy and very sophisticated. There's a fragrance that I actually wore back in the 90s, late 90s to be exact, from Jesus del Pozo, a fragrance called Quasar. That particular fragrance actually had a green banana feel to it. It was a banana leaf kind of accord, but nothing like this one. This one here, guys, is Banana Bonanza. If you like banana, you definitely have to get your nose on this one. It opens up with this very feel-good, happy, juicy, very fruity banana accord. You do have some spicy components here. There's going to be some nutmeg that's going to play a really key role here. You also have some iris that's going to give the scent a little bit of a powdery feel. There's black pepper that adds a little bit of a spiciness to the scent. And there's also a floral aspect here with jasmine and violet that will add a little bit of a bitterness to the fragrance. But the combination, that trifecta that you get with that banana flower, the jasmine, and the violet is just heavenly. The banana is absolute prominent in this fragrance. It's going to last the whole life of the fragrance. It starts really strong and juicy, then it becomes a little bit more tamed. However, it's going to be present throughout the whole life of this fragrance, which is quite nice. I do have to admit, I was quite a little bit intrigued by this fragrance, but I didn't think I was going to like this fragrance as much as I have. That banana note is just so well done. And as you get to the dry down, it gets a little bit more powdery with the iris that really comes to play, comes to the front and center. You do have a little bit of a tonka and a little bit of an ambery feel that will add some sweetness to the fragrance. As you get to the dry down, it's also a white musk that adds a little bit of sensuality to the scent. All in all, very well blended and very nicely put together scent. It has a very nice playful feel to it. You know, this is like, you know, happiness in a bottle. And I have to say, I'm bananas for it. So what does Bana Banana reminds me of? I have to tell you right now, right off the bat, this is a very unique composition. There's nothing out there that really smells anything similar to this. However, when it gets to the dry down, it has some slight resemblances with Bois d'Argent from Dior La Collection Privée. So if you like that fragrance, if you like that type of powdery iris, a little bit sweet, you'll definitely enjoy this one. Of course, they don't smell alike. They're not the same fragrances. This one's gonna have that banana prominent note, but the dry down, if you put them side by side on each hand, you're gonna get that slight Bois d'Argent, powdery iris, sweet iris kind of a feel that you get with Bois d'Argent. But this is extremely unique. There's nothing in the market quite like this one. Performance with Bana Banana was actually quite impressive. And I have to say, from overall, you know, looking at all my L'Artisan fragrances, they don't tend to be monsters or fragrances that will push very strong. They actually remain very subtle, very controlled fragrances. But some of them push a little stronger than others, and I have to say this one here was quite surprising. I got 8 hours out of this fragrance. You spray your clothes, it'll definitely be there the next day. I actually got some really good positive attentions with this one as well. So about 7 to 8 hours when it came to longevity. Projection, it's gonna push very strong for the first 2 hours. Then you're gonna get a really nice sillage as well. It'll remain in your immediate surrounding. As you walk around, people will definitely perceive this fragrance on you. It's one of those that have a, you know, above average performance, which I was, like I said, quite impressed with this one. Perfect for the season that we have right now, early spring into summer. And I think even fall is great for this one. You can actually wear this all year round, but when I smell this fragrance, what comes to mind is a beautiful spring sunny day and perhaps a summer beautiful sunny day. So spring and summer, perhaps, if I had to pinpoint 2 seasons perfectly for this fragrance, would be spring and summer for sure. Age, I think anyone can enjoy this, men or women. I think this is definitely androgynous, and I think that anyone that appreciates floral, unique, iris-based scents that are a little bit powdery will love this fragrance, especially if you want something that has a banana prominent note. This is the one. When it comes to occasions, I think this is perfect for daily wear, great for casual situations, work scent. If you're running errands, you can definitely dress this up, but I think this is more of a casual, feel good, you know, day wear kind of a fragrance. I really wouldn't wear this for a nighttime wear, although I think you could definitely wear this for a romantic, for a date situation. I think this will do quite well, especially during the spring and summer seasons of the year. But a great one overall, very versatile. My final thoughts on Bana Banana, I quite enjoy this one. I'm a little bit partial to L'Artisan. I've loved them for decades. I've collected them. In fact, L'Artisan Parfumeur, from all the fragrances that I own and all the different brands, it happens to be in the top 5 brands that I own most fragrances from. So definitely love this one. If you like unique scents, if you want something that has that banana prominent note, this is done amazingly well. You definitely get your nose on this one. You're going to be pleasantly surprised. I know I am. If you're watching this video, if you're getting into niche fragrances right now and you want a brand that's going to offer you some really unique blending and really different things off the beaten path, you know, some things that you're never going to find with any other brands, definitely check out L'Artisan Parfumeur. I love this release and I can't wait to see more from this particular brand for years to come. Whatever you are in the world, let me know your thoughts on this particular release. If you have tried this fragrance, Bana Banana from L'Artisan Parfumeur. Overall, I want to see what you guys think on L'Artisan Parfumeur, and also let me know down in the comments what are your top 3 favorites from this brand that you've ever tried. I'd love to read your comments and start a little L'Artisan conversation. Thanks so much for tuning in, ladies and gents. Remember, fragrances are emotion in motion, so please wear what truly moves you. I'll catch you guys in the next one.